Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Isaac Heisted with the Tiger Highline, and today I'm going to be teaching you one of the most fundamental cardistry moves on the block. No, it's not the S spread. That was really bad. It's not the S spread. It's the spring. One of the easiest yet coolest moves in Magic. Now, the reason I like the spring so much is just because it gives that kind of formulaic, typical magician stuff, if you get what I mean. So, you might walk into a bar and you'll see a magician go, whoo, and that's basically the whole thing. Today, I'm using the blue Cherry Casino cards, some of my favorite cards on the market right now, that, like, I don't know, Jerry's Nuggets or Knocks, those are also really good. But, what you start out by doing is you hold it in your right hand, because I'm right-handed, so I always hold it in my right hand, and I hold it with my thumb in the corner here. Make sure it's like that, not in the center, because if you have it in the center, it looks rougher. I don't know how to put it except rougher. But at the corner, and then you have your four fingers here, and then you kind of bend, and make sure that you get that nice little groove there. You see like those little air pockets in there, so if I release, it makes the deck look a lot bigger than it is. So you bring it up, and then you slowly release cards, just like that. Now, this may be hard for some of you to do, so if you need to take like a smaller portion of the deck and just start out by doing that, that's totally okay. But if you wanna start out, if you're having a real hard time catching the cards, like, oh, I dropped all the cards there, what am I gonna do? Don't worry, I have a solution for you. I feel like I'm one of those telemarketers. But what you can do is you can start it out on the table by sliding the cards across, just like that, just to get the motion down. Because that'll help you, one, build up the muscle, and two, it'll help you get the mechanics down of actually being able to push the cards back. Like this, I've done the spring so many times, probably over 1,000 times in my lifetime, probably more than that. But make sure, so I'm just going to leave you with some final notes. Make sure that your thumb is in the not in the middle, but in the corner. Make sure it's not in here, because that's going to be way easier, but it's going to make your spring look so much worse to captivate the audience. Just way worse. And make sure, after you get done with your spring, like, your cards are going to be bent, just like that, and that's really annoying to deal with. So what I do is I either do an S spread, or just some sort of spread like that. If I can do an S spread today, Jesus. I do some sort of S spread, or just like a one-handed push-off fan, just to make sure my cards are in the right position, and then you just push back, let them go one at a time. It's not that hard. It'll take you about, it took me a couple weeks, but if you're really having trouble with your strength in your hands, you can go by one of those hand grabby things where you like push them together, or you can just start out by going like that. That's how I originally started out doing my spring. But I really do recommend that you push in instead of out, because that just looks way cooler. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's the whole tutorial for tonight. My name has been Isaac Heisted, and I'm signing off.